Y'all, welcome to Vlogmas Day 11. Ooh. Y'all, it's Vlogmas Day 11. Only a couple more days left after this. How sad. It is Sunday as I film this. I have been watching Sweet Magnolias on Netflix. Do watch that show. I am one episode away from being done with season 2 and my mind is blown. It took everything out of me to get up and stop watching. But I needed to film Vlogmas and I need to meal prep and do just a couple of things around the house. I figure I'll give myself it's like 6 p.m. now. By 8 p.m. we'll be back watching. We'll see. We have to see how things unfold, okay? So I'm giving myself 2 hours to get stuff done and then I'm back in to watch it. This is my natural hair. That's Goldie barking out the window. Goldie, come here! This is my natural hair. I washed it and then I laid on top of it to dry and it made these really cute waves. So that's really fun. Anyways, this is going to be a hard video emotionally. And it is going to be a lipstick declutter. I have decluttered my lip products over the years. And through this time, I have kept a lot of them that I probably should have decluttered just based on age. And I was just looking through my old YouTube videos before watching, and I went back to 4 years ago, and some of these are 4 years old. So, we gotta pass them along. And I think everyone has a different threshold on beauty products and how long they hold them, and even though the package says an expiration date, but especially lip products, I know some people are very firm, like a year or less, because they are supposed to be 12 months or less. Some people just keep them for all of time until they feel they've gone bad. I don't think there's a right or wrong. I just personally feel like if I've had it longer than 3 years, we need to move it out. Even if it still seems good, smells good, that's a lot of time for a cream product to sit and potentially build bacteria, in my opinion. But I'm not judging you if you keep yours for a really long time. So let's go through and get rid of some of these and talk about them. My lipstick collection, like I said, has dwindled a lot. So I have these as far as bullets go. Then I have glosses and matte lipsticks. So I think I'm just gonna hold them up instead of pointing down. And yeah, and then I have more glosses and stuff. So some of these we're gonna get rid of because of age. Some we're gonna get rid of because I just don't grab for it. Or maybe I feel like it's not a good color for me. Yeah, because to be honest, I typically wear a lot of lip balms and glosses. I love the Vaseline Lip Therapy, the rosy lips. This is more so what I pull for. So I think anything else I just need to pass along and declutter, because through my last couple years of decluttering my life and everything, it gets easier the more you declutter, and then there becomes this sense of lightness afterwards when you look at something and you're like, oh wow, look at those lipsticks. Those are just my favorite lipsticks. And it gives you joy and happiness to look at them instead of looking at them and seeing a to-do task, or thinking oh, don't use that one, it's kind of old, or oh, I should get rid of that one but I'm not ready to. It creates all these invisible to-do lists and thoughts, and it's really overwhelming. So it feels good even though it is hard. With my closet, my clothes, I have to go through it every few weeks because there might be items that I'm not ready to get rid of during one pass. Wait a few weeks, go through it again. I'm I still haven't reached for that shirt. So then it becomes easier to get rid of. Even yesterday in Vlogmas, we did the eyeshadow declutter, and even editing back, I was I probably feel I could get rid of a couple more things. I kind of feel I'd be okay selling that Tarte Magnetic palette. And I think I might want to sell that Too Faced Lust palette because I always keep it, but then I never use it. So just, you know, it gets easier the more you do it, but it does take a lot of passes and then maintenance. Like you have to keep up whatever you've gotten rid of. So let's just pull item by item, no particular order. The first one we have is a Lauren Conrad lipstick. Let me grab some wet wipes because I will swatch them for you and then I'll want to wipe them off. So it's just a really cute nude bullet. It's in the color Shell. And I really like this one and it's not too old. And this is like just a really pretty, like neutral, natural color. So I'm definitely going to keep this, and it's a nice creamy formula, which doesn't really wear for a long time, but it looks really pretty to wear. Then I have Charlotte Tilbury in Nude Romance, such pretty packaging. This one, again, is not super old. I'm definitely going to hold on to it. Look how pretty that is. And this is also another like nude color. So pretty, easy to wear. Very creamy. Again, creamy means it's not super long wearing, but it is really nice to have on the lips. Then I have a YSL. This one is in 154. And this is a Shine lipstick. I actually got this in Influencer a while back. And again, so pretty. It's creamy. It's called Shine because it has a lot of sheen to it. It's almost like a gloss meets lipstick, and yeah, I'm definitely gonna keep that one, and it's one that I need to pull more often in my collection. We have Milani Lustful. I couldn't tell you like how old this is, how long I've had it, and clearly I have a type in shades because this is what it looks like, but it looks a little gross on the ends. And it's just one that I never reach for, even though I think it's like such pretty packaging. And I obviously have other colors that are in this tone, or this range of color, that I would rather keep. So we will declutter that one. Next up, I have Vintage Rose. And this is Luscious, True and Luscious. I think this is a brand that comes in BoxyCharm sometimes. I have never used it. Okay, cool. Okay, I have a type. I have a type, and this is super creamy. I've never used it, and it hasn't been in my collection for too long, so I'm going to keep those, or that one. Let me wipe all of this off. That's so funny. I've never swatched them side by side to see that they're like basically the same color. Okay, then we have my NYX Fat Lip Oil. This is just a clear lip oil that we're definitely going to keep, and I just recently purchased that. My Merit Beauty Lip Oil. This is their tinted lip oil in Cara Cara or Cara Cara, however you want to call it. This is not super old in my collection, and again, one I should reach for more often. They sent it to me and I got to pick out the color, and it's kind of like this corally color. It's really pretty. It feels nice on the lips, so we're going to keep her. Okay, 400 Berry Go. This is by Maybelline. This one isn't too old in my collection, and it's this beautiful berry color that I do like to wear this time of year. Very different from other things in my collection, but I really feel so pretty when I have it on. So definitely gonna keep that. I have these three that are like super bright, and actually we're gonna add in this other one because I got them all at the same time because I was watching Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, and the one girl, I forget her name now, had bright lips on like every episode, so it inspired me to buy bright lips. So we have Magenta Affair 100. These, in terms of age, I think would be on the cuffs of older products. Like, I could warrant keeping them, but also like I could also warrant like not keeping them. Then we have Maybelline Fuchsia For Me, $3.79. Looks like this. This one's not as shiny but still really, really pretty. And then we have L'Oreal 185 Miss Magenta. Kind of more on the blue tone side of things. So pretty. I think I will go ahead and keep these 3 at least for one more summer and see how I feel about it. But one that I know I want to get rid of is the Too Faced Melted Matte in Feelin' Myself. This color just isn't one that looks good on me. I tried wearing it this past summer and I feel like it looks like a highlighter or something weird on my lips. Like, the smell's a little off on it. I don't like the color. It just did not work for me, even though I love the formula. It was just not a good color match. So that's going to be our second decluttered lip product. And then these next ones, this is where I said this is going to be emotionally hard, because I truly love these lipsticks. They're no longer available. I love the formula, but they're like 4 years old. Like, we gotta let them go. It's the Becca lipsticks. They're so pretty. This one is in taupe, like a beautiful cream formula. I've loved these so much over the years, and I've pulled them often, but it still smells like okay. But yeah, they're like 4 years old. And then the holiday set, when it came out a few years ago, these minis. So there was Becca Rosewood, which is like this really pretty red color, which I think one of the other ones we swatched is pretty similar to this. Have the Orchid, again, a pretty color, like a nude, almost mauve. And then the final one is Becca Sugar, which is more nude. It pains me to pass these along, but they're so old that I don't even like really want to reach for them anymore. So, end of an era. And that puts us at 3, 4, 5, 6 lip products that we've gotten rid of so far. Right, so that empties out this container. Just set that to the side. Okay, let's go with some easy picks that I definitely want to keep. The Too Faced Melted Matte in Queen Bee is one of my absolute favorite lip products. This is a repurchase, and I will continue to repurchase it as they get old and I need another one. It's like the perfect lip color for me, so I love that one. Another one that's an easy keep is the Maybelline Vinyl and 35 Cheeky. You do want to like shake these up, but they're a nice mix of lip gloss meets staying power of a matte lipstick. I just really like these, and I would definitely like to explore more colors in this range, but it looks like this. So pretty. It's kind of like a My Lips But Better type color. Another easy pick for me, which is also a repurchase, is the Maybelline Stay Matte Ink in Philosopher. This is one of my favorite ones to wear. I haven't worn it in a little while, but I love like this cool tone purple. It just kind of elevates whatever makeup I'm going for and sends like a, oh, she got ready today type message, which I love. So I'm definitely keeping that one. Alright, we have some glosses here. This Too Faced Lip Injection is one that I just threw on before I started filming. It's just a clear lip gloss that has like that maximum plump, so there's like a little bit of a like burning sensation to it, but I do really enjoy that one. Along with another Too Faced, this is Lip Injection Lip Gloss. This is so pretty. This one is in Wifey for Lifey. I really enjoy the gloss, the color. It's pretty pigmented, nice neutral, goes with every look type of gloss. Too Faced is probably my favorite like higher end lip product brand, and then I really like Maybelline for drugstore. Okay, Now we're getting down to some hard decisions. So I have these lip glosses that I don't really use. The Woolsey's Organic Lip Balm. I got these in a set as a gift last year, but they're so dry that it's hard to apply them. I feel like they're almost more like a scrub than a lip balm. Because of that, I never really reach for them, and I'm not gonna use them as a scrub. So we're letting those go. Decisions. Okay, this is a hard one, but this is over 4 years old. This is the Too Faced Gingerbread Girl Melted Matte Lipstick by Too Faced. Still smells good. It still has like that holiday scent to it, but with the age and the color just not being one that I really reach for, that's gonna be another one that we declutter. We're down to some hard decisions. Okay, I'm gonna keep these two Too Faced Melted Mattes. This first one is in Cool Girl, which probably is getting on the older side, but still smells okay. Again, a little bit on the cool tone side. We'll keep her. Then this other one is Cinnamon Bun, which a few years old, but I do really like this color a lot. I don't know. Still smells okay. So we're gonna go ahead and keep that. Okay, we're down to 3, and these are hard decisions. So I'm gonna pass on this Physicians Formula, the Healthy Lip in Vitamin Beet. This formula is beautiful. This gloss is beautiful, but it is so opaque. And then being a gloss, I feel like I have to babysit this when it's on my lips all the time, or else it's just gonna keep like smearing and going everywhere. Even though it's pretty luxe like packaging and it's good formula, it's just not something I reach for. I think if this was more of like a neutral tone, I would reach for it more. Okay, this L'Oreal Infallible Pro Gloss 8 Hour in the color Shell Pink. This is a maybe. Like, I don't dislike the formula. It's pretty opaque. It feels good on the lips, but it's just not one that I reach for anymore. I don't know. I don't know what to do. It's so shiny and pretty. It still has like a really nice smell to it. I don't know. What are we keeping? I really don't use it. Let's just cut through it. Let's just move it along. What do you do about pencils though? Like, this pencil is like 4 years old. This is Milani's Nude. Pencils, I mean, that's a kind of a gray area because you can sharpen them down. So I guess I'll just keep that and not make a decision about it. This leaves us to 2 products. I did have some lifter glosses, but those are at work, like in my desk drawer. So I don't have them here to show you. And I finished one of them, like the clear gloss. I really like that one. And then I have another one, or I had another one at work. I don't know. I have a makeup bag, a work makeup bag, and that's one that we really need to go through together because those products have been in there for so long, and they're like, it's embarrassing. Like, I have a blush and a highlighter that's pretty much like crumbled, and it's all over the bag, but I still use it. So that's definitely something. I brought it home before for us to update together, but then I forgot, and then it went back to work. So that's really something we got to work on together. But I'm down to 2 products. So I do love the Maybelline Matte Ink. This one is in Believer, and this was like from a Scorpio limited edition thing that they did, and it's like this really pretty berry color. But I just think it's such a challenging one to wear. But I really like the formula. let's compare it to this other Maybelline Berry, the Berry Go. Okay, they're pretty similar, honestly. I think I'll keep this because it's more moisturizing. And I do like this formula. I just think I need like colors that are a better match for me. This is just too dark, so that means I'm not going to wear it very often. And I've had it for 2 years or so. And I've maybe worn it 3 or 4 times in that time period. So I think it's time to just move that along. And then the last one is the Super Stay 24 color Maybelline. It's like this dual in where it's like a matte product that can stain and then a gloss. I bought this last summer, wore it one time, and I was like, ooh. Because this color like wore away on the rim of my mouth, and then it settled in every single line. And there was nothing this gloss could do at that point to revive it. It just looked awful from that point on. And nothing I could do could fix it. And some of it might be it's like such a bright color. But because of that, I've literally never put it on. And I don't think I'll ever put it on because it was kind of like low-key embarrassing. Yeah, and then it's just like a gloss on this end. So I think I'll just move it along. The money's gone. It was like $10. Like, just move it along. Okay, that was not too bad. Here are all of the ones that we are decluttering. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we're getting rid of 13, and they're honestly just going to go right into the trash because, like, they're old and used. Nothing else you can do with them at this point. But then the ones I'm keeping, I just stored on this container. Let me grab it for you. So what would we say, 13 we're getting rid of? And then I have the top of this is where this is going to be all of my lip collection now. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. It looks like such a small amount, but it's still 17 products that we are keeping in my collection. And these, when I look at them, I feel good about them. They're things I'm going to reach for, and I think maybe even get more use out of because they're sitting front and center. Alright, another successful Vlogmas. I feel good. I feel like we really did something in this video, which is really nice. I think the only other part of my beauty collection that I want to declutter is makeup brushes, and I don't know if that's something that would be interesting to film as a video. You'll have to let me know because I do want to sell whatever brushes I'm decluttering on Mercari, and probably just as like a bundle set or something. But I have these 2 bins full of brushes. I have brushes on my vanity. I have brushes in this top drawer of the vanity. And I just don't need that many anymore. And I do get curious about new brushes being released, but I feel like I can't buy anything new because I have all this other stuff. And that's the one thing I've liked about selling my stuff, is it makes me not feel bad about getting rid of stuff because it's like someone else wants it and it's getting more life and it's not just ending up in a landfill. So that feels really good. But I think another part of that is just not buying so much at once, because when I accumulated a lot of this, it was really in a short time period because I just got sucked into the YouTube makeup buying world. Whereas now I buy something like maybe 1 month, like was it last month I did the Walmart haul. I haven't bought any makeup since then, you know, so I have a Target gift card and I do want to buy makeup with it. But I'm like, you know what, just space it out. We don't have to overload or overdo it in my collection all the time with makeup, and you guys seem to really enjoy that I am using the same products over and over because it's more realistic to what it's like for you and your collections. So I think that's the last thing, because my blushes feel good, my bronzers and highlighters feel good. We did the eyeshadows. I don't have very many face palettes left, so there isn't really anything in those categories. We went through the lips today. I think brushes is really the last part that needs to be decluttered from now, and then maybe in 6 months or so we can revisit it. But yeah, feels good. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thanks for being a part of Vlogmas. Make sure you come back tomorrow, because we only have a couple more days. 12, 13, 3 more days. Tomorrow's day 12, day 13, day 14. Alright, well, thank you all so much for being here, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!